Students, this is ninth standard mathematics. Before entering into the topic, I just want to remind you that please keep your notebook and pen ready to take notes. In ninth standard mathematics, the first chapter is set language that you know very well. Today's video is revision video for your upcoming unit test 2. Let us see the revision portions. The revision portions for unit test 2 are set operations exercise 1.3, properties of set operations exercise 1.4, De Morgan's law exercise 1.5. Once again, we will revise definition of set. Definition of set is a well-defined collection of objects. Let us revise the algebraic properties, that is commutative property and associative property. Commutative property is A union B is equal to B union A, and A intersection B is equal to B intersection A. This is associative property for union and intersection of sets. Associative property for union of set is A union B union C is equal to A union B union C, and then A intersection B intersection C is equal to A intersection B intersection C. So far we are revising commutative properties and associative properties. Now we will see about distributive properties. Distributive property is nothing but A intersection B union C is equal to A intersection B union A intersection C. Another one is A union B intersection C is equal to A union B intersection A union C. First, we will revise commutative property for union of sets and intersection of sets. For any two sets A and B, union A union B is equal to B union A. This is the commutative property for union of sets, and intersection A intersection B is equal to B intersection A. This is the commutative property for intersection of two sets. This is very important 2 mark sum. A is equal to 1, 2, 3, B is equal to 2, 3, 4, 5. Then verify the commutative property of union of sets and intersection of sets. We have to verify the union of sets, commutative property of union of sets and intersection of sets. First we will revise the union of sets. Given A is equal to 1, 2, 3 given in the sum, and B is equal to 2, 3, 4, 5. This is also given in the sum. Now we have to first identify the union of these two sets, isn't it? So commutative property for union of sets is what? A union B is equal to B union A. This is the commutative property for union of sets. So first we have to find the union. A union B is equal to A is 1, 2, 3 and B is 2, 3, 4, 5. We have to find A union B. We have to combine these two sets together. Because union symbol is given in between the sets, we have to combine these two elements together, so we get these elements. Then we have to find B union A. Similarly, first you have to write the elements of B union, and then you have to write the elements of A. You have to combine these elements together, then we get the same answer in both the sides. A union B and B union A are The answers are same in both the sets. Therefore, from 1 and 2 we get A union B is equal to B union A. Similarly, for intersection of two sets, commutative property for intersection of two sets, we have to find intersection for these two sets. A intersection B. Intersection means what? The common elements in both the sets. What are the common element in both the sets? 2 and 3 are the common element in both the sets. We have to find the common element and put it here. A intersection B is equal to 2, 3. Similarly, we have to find B intersection A. So, in these two sets, common elements are once again 2, 3. So, from 3 and 4, we have get the same elements, same answer in both the sides. A intersection B is equal to B intersection A. Therefore, the commutative property is satisfied for intersection also. Next, we will revise associative property. Associative property is also a very important property. Associative property is nothing but for any three sets A, B and C, union. Associative property for union is A union B union C is equal to A union B union C. For intersection, A intersection B intersection C is equal to A intersection B intersection C. This is the associative property for union and intersection. This may ask for 2 mark also. Okay, you have to ready to write for this in your exam. Next, we will revise the sum. If A is equal to B, C, E, G, H and B is equal to A, C, D, G, I and C is equal to A, D, E, G, H, then show that A minus B intersection C. This may also called A difference B intersection C or A minus B intersection C is equal to A minus B union A minus C. Or A difference B intersection C is equal to A difference B union A difference C. First we have to find the left hand side and then we have to find the right hand side. So first left hand side, take the left hand side A difference B intersection C. First we have to find the elements within the bracket, isn't it? So first take, you have to take B intersection C. So, which is equal to B. Write the elements of B first and then put the intersection symbol and then write the elements of C. Here, intersection symbol is given in between the sets. So, you have to find the common element in both the sets. So, what are the common elements? A, D, G is the common element in both the sets. Now, take the left hand side fully. Left hand side fully, we have A difference B intersection C, which is equal to what? Write the elements of A first. These are the elements of A. Write the elements of A and put the difference symbol minus. Already we found the elements B intersection C, isn't it? Elements of B intersection C. So, write the elements of B intersection C instead of B intersection C. Now, difference symbol is given in between the sets. Difference symbol is given. So, you have to eliminate the common element. So, you have to eliminate the common element in both the set and remove that element from the first set. So, in these two sets, the common elements is G. The common element is G is the common element in both the sets. So, remove the G from the first set. You have to remove that element from the first set and write the remaining elements in the first set. Don't include the second set in the answer. Okay, when different symbol is given in between the set, you have to find the common element in both the set. G is the common element. G is the common element in both the set. So, you have to remove that element G from the first set. From the first set, you have to remove that common element. Then, you have to write the remaining element. What are the remaining elements? B, C, E, H. These are the remaining elements from the first set and this is the answer. So, we found left hand side fully. Now, you have to take right hand side. Right hand side is A minus B union A minus C. First you have to identify the elements within the bracket first, isn't it? So first take A minus B. A minus B means we have to write the elements of A and put this symbol, minus symbol or difference symbol. Put this difference symbol and then write the elements of B. Once again, minus symbol is given in between the set. So you have to identify the common element in both the set and remove that element from the first set. What are the common elements? C is the common element from both the sets and G is also the common element in both the set. So remove the common element from the first set. So from the first set you have to remove the common element C and G. Okay, now write the remaining elements from the first set. What are the remaining elements? B, E, H. These are the remaining elements from the first set. So you have to write B, E, H. Similarly, find A minus C. And then the right hand side fully given is A minus B union A minus C. So union symbol is given in between the set. You have to combine these two elements together. So you have to get 1 and 2 are equal. Okay, one left hand side and right hand side are equal. You have to prove this answer. This is exercise 1.5, sixth sum. If A is equal to X such that X is equal to 6n, n belongs to W. W means whole number and n is less than 6. B is equal to X such that X is equal to 2n, n belongs to capital N. Capital N means natural number and 2 less than n less than or equal to 9. And C is equal to X such that X is equal to 3n, n belongs to natural number and 4 less than or equal to n less than 10. Then show that A difference B intersection C is equal to A difference B union A difference C, or A minus B intersection C is equal to A minus B union A minus C. Here these three sets are given in roster form, isn't it? Sorry, these three sets are given in set builder form. Set builder form, you have to convert it as roster form. So first take the elements of the set A. A is equal to X such that X is equal to 6n, n belongs to whole number and n is less than 6. Here the condition for n is n belongs to whole number. Whole number starts from 0, 1, 2, 3, etc., etc., isn't it? So here the condition for n is up to 6 we have to write, but we don't write 6 because here equal to symbol is not given. So we should not write 6. So the number before 6, up to the number before 6 we have to write. So starts from 0, 5, up to 5 we have to write because the condition is n is less than 6. Now substitute the values for n in this x is equal to 6n. X is equal to 6n, they are given already in the elements of A. So x is equal to 6n, you have to substitute these values for n and get the values for x. First you have to substitute n is equal to 0. So then x is equal to 6 into n. 6 into n means 6 into 0, 0. 6 into 0, 0. And then next you have to substitute n is equal to 1. So 6 into 1, 6. 6 ones are 6. And then substitute n is equal to 2. 6 twos are 12. So similarly you have to write substitute all the values for n. So you will get the x values as 0, 6, 12, 18, 24, 30. This is the elements of A. Similarly we have to write the elements of B. Similarly you have to write the elements of B. And then the same way you have to find the elements of C. Okay. Now we get the elements as in the roster form, A, B, C in the roster form. Now you have to check whether the left hand side is equal to right hand side. You have to check these two answers are equal. So left hand, first you should take left hand side, A difference B intersection C. First identify the elements in the bracket and then take the left hand side fully. So here difference symbol is given in between the set. So identify the common element in both the sets and remove the common element from the first set and write the remaining element from the first set. The remaining element are 0, 6, 24, 30. The remaining elements from the first set. Similarly, identify the right hand side in this sum. So you should get the left hand side is equal to right hand side. Exercise 1.5 10th sum. If u is equal to the set 4, 7, 8, 10, 11, 12, 15, 16 and the set A is equal to 7, 8, 11, 12 and the set B is equal to 4, 8, 12, 15. Then verify De Morgan's law for complementation. In this class, we are going to solve the problems using De Morgan's laws for complementation. This is De Morgan's laws for complementation. The first De Morgan's law is A union B the whole dash. This is called dash, or A union B complement also we would read. Okay. So A union B the whole dash is equal to A dash intersection B dash. Second law is A intersection B the whole dash is equal to A dash union B dash. These two laws are called De Morgan's laws for complementation. First law is A union B the whole dash is equal to A dash intersection B dash. And second law is A intersection B the whole dash is equal to A dash union B dash. Solution. What is De Morgan's law for complementation? The De Morgan's law for complementation is, you have already know that A union B the whole dash is equal to A dash intersection B dash. This is called De Morgan's law for complementation. We have two laws in De Morgan's law of complementation. Use any one of the law in this sum. Okay. I have take the first law, A union B the whole dash is equal to A dash intersection B dash. First you have to find the left hand side. Okay. Left hand side LHS. What you have in the left hand side? A union B the whole dash. This is in the left hand side. First we have to find the value of the element within the bracket, isn't it? So we have to find A union B first. So write the element of A. What is the element of A? Element of A is 7, 8, 11, 12 and put the union symbol, and the element of B are, the elements of B are 4, 8, 12, 15. Here union symbol is in between the set, so you have to combine the elements of these two sets. So first write the elements of the first set. The elements of the first set are 7, 8, 11, 12 and the elements of second set 4 we didn't write here, so include 4 and then 8 already wrote here, so no need to write it again. 12 we already wrote here. 15 we didn't write here, so include 15. So this is your A union B. Next we have to find A union B the whole dash. A union B the whole dash we have to find. For A union B the whole dash is equal to U slash A union B. First time we have using this. Whenever this dash comes, you have to use this universal set. U means universal set. U slash A union B. So whenever this dash comes, you have to use U, universal set U slash, write the bracket inside the bracket, write the elements inside the bracket. A union B, you have to write A union B. So A union B the whole dash is equal to U slash A union B. Now What is your universal set given in the sum? So U is the elements of U is 4, 7, 8, 10, 11, 12, 15, 16. And then slash. Put the slash symbol here. And A union B. We already found here. What is the elements of A union B? 7, 8, 11, 12, 4, 15. These are the elements of A union B. Now, here slash symbol is there. So, you have to identify the common element in both the set and eliminate that element in the first set. Now, identify the common elements in both the sets. 7 is the common element and 8. 8 is also the common element. 11 is also there. And 12 is also there, and 15 is also there. 4 is also there. So you have to strike out these elements from the first set. You have to omit these elements in the first set. Okay, omit these elements in the first set and write the remaining element in the first set. What are the remaining elements? 10 and then 16. So this is the answer. You have to omit the common elements in the first set and write the remaining elements in the first set alone. Don't include the second set. Okay, whenever this slash comes, you have to use this method. So whenever this slash comes, you have to identify the elements, common elements, and then omit the common elements from the first set and write the remaining elements in the first set. This is the answer for A union B, the whole dash. This is your A union B, the whole dash. This is your left hand side. So this is equation number 1. Now we have to identify right hand side, RHS. So right hand side we have A dash intersection B dash. Here first we have to identify A dash and then we have to identify B dash. Then we have to find the common element in both the sets. Okay, now identify A dash. A dash is equal to, I already told you, whenever this dash comes you have to use U slash, isn't it? Whenever dash comes you have to use this universal set, U slash, write this A, U slash A. Okay, so now U, what is your universal set? Universal set is given in the sum 4, 7, 8, 10, 11, 12, 15, 16. This is your universal set. And then put the slash symbol here. And then A. What are the elements of A? The set A is 7, 8, 11, 12. Now the slash symbol is given in between the set. So you have to identify the common elements. Okay, common elements, and omit that element in the first set and write the remaining elements alone. So here the common element 7 is the common element, 8 is also the common element, 11 is also there, and 12 is also there. So you have to omit these elements in the first set. So 7, 8, 11, 12, omit these elements and write the remaining elements. So the remaining elements in the first set are 4, 10, 15, 16. These are the remaining elements in the first set. Now we have found A dash. Now we have to identify B dash. B dash is equal to, how do you find? B dash is equal to, whenever dash comes you have to use U slash. U slash, this set you have to put in the down. Okay, so U slash B, which is equal to, U means universal set. What is your universal set? 4, 7, 8, 10, 11, 12, 15, 16. and then put the slash symbol here. Now write the elements of the set B. So the elements of the set B are 4, 8, 12, 15. Now slash symbol is in between the set. Slash symbol is there in between the set. So you have to identify the common element. 4 is the common element in both the set. 8 is also the common element. 12 is the common element, and 15 is also there. So you have to omit these elements from the first set and write the remaining elements. What are the remaining elements? 7, 10, 11, 16. So 7, 10, 11, 16 is the remaining element in the first set. Now we have find the right hand side. We identified A dash and we identified B dash. Now we have to identify A dash intersection B dash. We have to identify right hand side fully. A dash intersection B dash is in the right hand side. So substitute the elements for A dash. A dash we found what is that? 4, 10, 15, 16. This is your A dash, and put the intersection symbol. And your B dash, the elements of B dash is 7, 10, 11, 16. Now intersection symbol is given in between the set. So you have to identify the common element in both the sets. You have to identify the common element in both the sets. So what are the common elements in both the sets? 10 is the common element in both the sets, and 16 is also the common element in both the set. So write the common element in both the sets. 10, 16 is the common element in both the set. So this is your right hand side. So this is equation number 2. Clearly from 1 and 2, from the equation 1 and 2, we have 10, 16 in the equation, the set 10, 16 in equation number 1, and the set 10, 16 in equation number 2. So we have from 1 and 2, left hand side is equal to right hand side, isn't it? Hence proved. Therefore the De Morgan's law for complementation is proved. A union B, the whole dash is equal to A dash intersection B dash. Hence proved the De Morgan's law for complementation. Prove any one of the law. No need to prove the two laws fully. Okay, select any one of the law and prove the left hand side and the right hand side are equal. This is very important sum. Exercise 1.5, 11th sum, last sum. Verify A intersection B, the whole dash is equal to A dash union B dash using Venn diagram. We have to prove this law, left hand side is equal to right hand side using Venn diagram. Solution. First draw 5 Venn diagrams like this. This is your set A and this is your set B. In the question they are given only two sets A and B. So we have to use only two circles here. One is A and another one is B. Then whenever this dash comes, we have to use universal set. I already told you. So this box, rectangular box, is the universal set, so that the set A and B are inside the universal set. Okay, the set A and B are inside the universal set. This circle is set A and this circle is set B. First we have to identify the left hand side. So left hand side, what we have in the left hand side? A intersection B, the whole dash. This is your left hand side. So first identify A intersection B alone. A intersection B. So A intersection B means we have to shade the common element. Intersection means common. So we have to shade the common element in both the sets A and B. Common portion. We have to shade the common portion. in both the sets. Which is the common portion in both the sets? The center part. This is the common portion, isn't it? So we have to shade this A intersection B. So this is your A intersection B. Now we have to identify this left hand side fully. So left hand side we have A intersection B the whole dash. Okay, here whenever this dash comes, you have to omit this part. You don't need to shade this A intersection B. So don't shade this A intersection B and shade the remaining parts in the Venn diagram. When dash comes, no need to shade that part A intersection B. So you don't shade that A intersection B part and shade the remaining parts fully. So shade the remaining parts fully. Don't shade A intersection B in this part. Okay, shade the remaining parts fully. So shade this parts fully. When you draw in your notebook, use scale to draw these lines. Okay, this is your A intersection B the whole dash. So you don't have to shade this A intersection B part. You have to shade the remaining parts fully. Next, come to right hand side. So right hand side we have, what we have in the right hand side? A dash union B dash. So now we have to identify A dash first, isn't it? So A dash means, so don't shade this A set. This A set, don't shade the set A and shade the remaining portions in the universal set. Okay, whenever this dash comes, you don't have to shade that portion. Okay, so don't shade the set A and shade the remaining portions in the universal set. Okay, don't touch the set A. When you write in your notebook, use scale. Okay, this is your A dash. So don't shade the set A. Okay, shade the remaining portions of the universal set. This is your A dash. Now we have to identify what? B dash. B dash. So B dash means what? Don't shade the set B and shade the remaining portions in the universal set. Now find the right hand side fully. Right hand side we have A dash union B dash. Union means we have to shade the portion. You have to combine and shade the portions of A dash and also the portion of B dash. You have to shade these two portions together. Wherever you shaded these two diagrams, you have to shade together in this diagram. So shade the portions. So So in the above two Venn diagrams, we have shaded these portions together. Okay. So this is your A dash union B dash. This is left hand side equation number 1, and this is your right hand side Venn diagram number 2. This is number 1 and this is number 2. So clearly from the diagrams 1 and 2, both are looking same, isn't it? So from 1 and 2, left hand side is equal to right hand side. Also A intersection B the whole dash is equal to A dash union B dash, hence proved. Students, these are the practice sums for you. Practice it in your notebook. If you have any doubt in this, it will be clarified when school reopens. Using this link, you can get more details relative to this topic.